One morning, Anna set off for a jog through a peaceful nature reserve, savoring the quiet and tranquility around her. But her serene routine came to an abrupt halt when she noticed a large bison standing close to her trail. Rather than running away as most wild animals would, the bison stepped closer to Anna and gently pressed its head against her chest. Anna was filled with a mix of awe and apprehension, recognizing how unusual this behavior was. Although she wasn't sure what to expect, Anna sensed that the bison wanted her to follow. After battling a moment of hesitation, she decided to go after the bison, paying close attention to its movements as it led her deeper into the woods. Wanting to be cautious, she sent her location to her boyfriend, Maddie, just in case. The bison guided her off the main path, through thick undergrowth and dense vegetation. As they ventured further, Anna became acutely aware of the bison's urgency, even though she had no idea what it was trying to show her. The bison displayed remarkable patience and awareness of Anna's pace, often stopping to wait for her or gently nudging her when she lagged behind. It was as though the animal was determined to ensure she stayed with it. Anna found herself wondering why this normally wary creature had chosen her to lead on such an unusual trek. Eventually, the bison brought her to a small clearing where Anna stumbled upon a messy, abandoned campsite. The scene was chaotic: an open tent, scattered supplies, and items thrown about, suggesting a hasty departure. Anna felt a mix of curiosity and wariness as she examined the area. Among the items, she discovered a journal with meticulous notes on the reserve's wildlife, with a special emphasis on the bison population. Flipping through the journal, Anna noticed a gradual shift in tone, from careful observations to more cryptic and obsessive entries about tracking certain animals. This unsettling change piqued her curiosity, but also raised a sense of foreboding. Nearby, she spotted a map with marked locations, hinting at a calculated path taken by the camper. Encouraged by the clues, Anna decided to follow the bison's lead and investigate further. She cross-referenced the journal and map, her curiosity turning into determination. It felt as if the bison was relying on her to unravel something important. The animal's persistent glances and nudges seemed to urge her forward, reinforcing the notion that it had a vital message to convey. Pushing deeper into the forest, Anna found herself venturing far off the usual trails. The bison maintained a steady pace, frequently looking back to ensure she kept up. As the sun began to set and long shadows crept across the forest floor, Anna felt a growing sense of unease. She hadn't expected to spend hours here, yet the unfolding mystery compelled her to continue. Eventually, the bison led her to another hidden spot within the forest. To Anna's horror, she discovered traps, cages, and various makeshift tools scattered around, evidence of illegal poaching. The realization hit her hard. The bison had guided her here to reveal the extent of the cruelty happening in these woods. Overcome with emotion, Anna understood the animal's silent plea for help. Listening closely, she heard faint cries of distress. Following the sound, she found two young bison calves trapped in snares. Their frightened cries pulled at her heartstrings. Determined to help, she spoke softly to calm them as she worked to keep them still and comfortable. The adult bison stayed close, watching over Anna and the calves with a protective demeanor that seemed almost thankful. Moments later, the sounds of vehicles signaled the arrival of help. Relief washed over Anna as police and wildlife rescuers quickly assessed the scene. She explained what she'd found, guiding them to the trapped calves, who were swiftly freed and given medical attention. The authorities also gathered evidence from the site, including the journal and maps, which provided critical leads for their investigation. Thanks to Anna's discovery and cooperation, the authorities were able to track down and apprehend the poacher responsible for the traps. As she watched the events unfold, Anna felt a deep sense of accomplishment, knowing she had played a role in protecting the reserve's animals and ensuring justice was served. As the rescue efforts continued, Anna shared a final, meaningful moment with the bison. Their eyes met, and in that instant, an unspoken understanding passed between them, a shared acknowledgement of their journey and its significance. With a final glance, The bison seemed to express its gratitude before disappearing into the wild, leaving Anna with a profound connection to nature and the creatures she had helped. Reflecting on her experience, Anna realized how profoundly it had changed her. What began as a routine jog had become an extraordinary adventure of courage, compassion, and trust. She returned home with a deeper appreciation for the natural world, determined to continue protecting it and cherishing the bond she'd formed with the bison.